One Piece OP-18 is coming soon. This is everything we know so far. Thank you for the comment. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into this video. So a couple things have been confirmed about OP-18. I don't think this is going to be as hyped as OP-17, but we got some disappointing news if this is true. So apparently for OP-18, they are doing a collab with Final Fantasy. This is all rumors. Bandai has not confirmed anything. Hopefully this is not true, because I can't imagine this going over well. I think this is going to be one of the worst One Piece mistakes that they've ever done. I can't even imagine. I'll keep giving you guys updates as things leak. Bandai's keeping their mouth sealed, but there's some employees and they're leaking things. But if this comes out, I don't know what I'll do. I might not collect. I think that this will be a huge gamble, and I don't think it's worth the risk here, guys. So hopefully they reverse course. Some people are excited because people love Final Fantasy, but I am not one of them. So we have some early details about OP-18. The biggest detail is the release date. This is coming November 20th, 2026. What we know as far as this release is, it's going to be a worldwide release, and it's going to be more available than OP-17 than any other One Piece sets that have been released so far, just because with the popularity of One Piece. One Piece by far right now, a lot of people say, oh, it's magic and it's Pokemon. I'm telling you, when you go to the store to pick up One Piece, it's always gone before everything else. So this is going to have the same typical One Piece configuration when it comes to there's 12 cards per pack, nothing new about that. 24 per pack display, and then you have 12 displays per case. So the case is the way to go on eBay if you're able to get it. It's going to have 126 cards plus one Dawn card. You have 6 leader cards, 10 super rares, 2 secret rares, 6 special cards, and 1 treasure rare. So nothing crazy about this update. Those are all the cards we were expecting in this set. Nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. They're not doing like a ultra secret rare or a secret card in there. That's something that I wish like Pokemon does from time to time. They hide a secret card in there that nobody knows about, but nothing crazy like that. This is just gonna be a typical set, and then it's also been released that they have 3 themes for this set, which we'll see what that looks like when it comes out, and then 1 brand new theme for this set as well. So that is something that it's intriguing, and that's been leaked as well. We don't have any cards yet, but we do have leaks of one of the cards. And then this is also really sweet. So it's multiple existing decks that they are supporting. So if you play the game, OP-18 is being supported by a broad support, not just one single arc. And it's a starter deck connection for ST37, ST38 that's coming out in December 2026. I would say collect OP-18 as well, because it could gain even more demand after the December release. I don't have much hope for OP-18. I haven't had any. We've had a couple great Zoro cards, but to have a Zoro card as a manga rare is what I've been wanting. But obviously OP-18 is not, my prediction is not going to be as good as OP-17, but still worth collecting, still worth picking up. We'll get you the latest news as soon as we know more about OP-18. So there's a lot of unknowns. There's still a lot of unknowns, which we're going to start filling in the gaps soon. The official set name, the booster box artwork it's going to be crucial. I think within the next couple of weeks, we're going to start getting a lot of these coming out. We need the 6 leaders, specific colors, the 3 themes that are coming out, the manga rare cards, the secret rares. I think we're all excited to see what they do with this manga rare set. I think they're gonna nail the manga rares, and then everything else is gonna be like, So I think that's what's gonna happen with this set. That's my prediction. I think we get manga rares, and then the rest of the set is just, but we'll see how this goes. Man, if they release OP-17 bangers and then OP-18 bangers, the One Piece community and just in general, the TCG community, it's just gonna explode. It really is. And then like I said earlier, this is going to be releasing on November 20th, 2026. I believe that's open to interpretation, because if we look at our calendar right here, what day is that? Because each store releases different days, and then they have to align it with there are Pokemon releases in Magic the Gathering, so that's a Friday, so that would make sense. So a lot of distributors, they have their people that go out and they stock the stores. They can't obviously stock everything on that Friday. So I could see potentially on that Wednesday, a lot of Walmart and Target stock on Wednesday and Thursday. Even though they're not technically supposed to, they're not gonna make a second and third trip to the store just to put that product in. So I've seen releases early on November 18th is probably gonna be a day, it may be the week after as well on that Monday. But the same thing with the 30th anniversary set that's coming out. Be checking your Walmarts maybe every day or Targets every day. Do what you want to do. But like, I do think that there's going to be a lot of 30th out there, semi amount of OP-17, but it sounds like OP-18, they're upping the amount of print runs that they're coming out. One thing that I'm super excited about is I believe we're getting an OP-18 new leader card, Frankie. We don't know exactly if it's going to be Frankie or other ones, but we'll see. I think Frankie is going to make his day in this set, which is going to be exciting here. But more importantly, guys, what do you think of the Final Fantasy collab? Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing for the One Piece community, guys? I think this is going to be a car accident waiting to happen. Let me know in the let me know in the comments down below. This is like when Magic was trying to do all these collaborations. Most of them are misses, some of them are hits. If One Piece were to do a collaboration, what would you guys like to see? I honestly don't want to see any collabs on the cards, but when it comes to doing collabs with Popeyes or the Dodgers, I love those type of collabs. What collab would you want to see? I want to see the Kansas City Chiefs and the Royals. I think that would be awesome. But let me know what they should do next for the collabs, except for Final Fantasy. Don't want to see that, guys. But I hope you enjoyed this One Piece information video. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, guys, when we get new leaks on OP-18 and when we start seeing them in stores, I will let you guys know. That's why you definitely need to subscribe. But as always, guys, collect all the One Piece cards. I'll see you next time. Jesus loves you. Peace. I'm out.